Welcome back, folks. You're with us here on Sport Federation TV. Nice to have you along. And of course, we're talking about our various sports in the Western Cape. You will remember last week we spoke to the guys from baseball in Cape Town, where their men's senior as well as their women's senior teams walked away with the titles at this year's National Baseball Championships in Gqeberha. But, folks, for those of you that don't know this, the juniors also walked away with a few titles. Nelson Pika and Nikki America joined me in studio. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, JP.
Did I get it right? You brought back more championship medals?
Clean sweep. Got everything back to Cape Town.
So did you feel a little bit stressed going there this year, knowing like there's a lot of pressure because you had to make your seniors had to do a bit of catch up from last year, Nikki?
Yes, it was. And it's also the first year for Western Cape having a women in baseball ladies junior team, under 15 and under 18. So it went quite well, and both teams came home with silver. So at least we got a medal.
So that's quite a big thing. I mean, having, you say, the first time that you've got a provincial, what you call women in baseball team, is that something that you guys must be very proud of that?
Yes, indeed. Indeed. I mean, the women in baseball, it's growing. You know, it's a lot of females interested. And we're just hoping to grow more.
Yeah. Okay, Nelson, you've been coaching baseball for quite a long time. Which specific team were you running in Gqeberha this year?
I was coaching under 12's A side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound, it sounds, maybe you guys are so used to it, but under 12s, because we don't really see under 12 other sports, you know, you don't see sort of mainstream codes participating in under 12s. I mean, we know that you guys even had under 10s there this year.
Under 10s, yes.
But how does that work for you? Like, is it a lot of preparation then with kids from clubs and you get them together the weeks before the tournament?
Look, it's a lot of preparation. Bear in mind, we do have kids from, for example, Central Karoo, Cape Winelands. They have to come down, drive from Cape Winelands to come here, just to train just for a day.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of preparation for us, you know, to sit down and actually select a team to say, now this is our team that we want to go with to PE. And I can tell you this year, first time in the history, whereby Western Cape A and Western Cape B, they played in the final.
Under 12?
Under 12s.
Yeah.
Understand? Even myself, to be honest, as a team head coach, I was nervous for that game because we lost to our B team. In the round robin, understand?
Really?
Yeah, we lost to
the A team lost to the B team?
To the B team, understand? Of which, for me, it was good for baseball, understand? Because our boys in the A team, they get that, that belief that, you know, that the A team, that the big guns, understand? So for them to lose to the B team, it really humbled them to say, you know what, we need to take this game serious, in a sense. So this year it was like actually much better.
But isn't that also a good indication that the standard of your play is better because you've got your teams are almost the same? Like your A and B teams are challenging each other.
Yeah, it is because like for as long as I was involved on the 12s, it has been Gauteng A and Western Cape A in the finals.
Right.
Gauteng A and Western Cape A in the finals. Or for, I mean, I think 5, 6, 7 years now.
Yeah.
Understand? And then now this year, we've got Citibank, just from Norway. We all lost to Citibank. Understand? Yeah. And then that shows that the baseball is actually growing, man. Understand? No one actually knew that the B team is going to go to the finals, but they actually went to the finals. Understand? That shows that the standard of baseball in Cape Town, in Western Cape, is actually growing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Nikki, I got a similar sort of question around then the women in baseball. When you call it women in baseball, you're talking about under 18s and under 15s and so on. Same question. Preparing, especially where you're in a building phase in the sport of growing the segment. It's more challenging because you just have to hope also that you're going to get everybody at practice.
Because we had representation from Cape Winelands and Central Karoo. So as Nelson has mentioned, you know, they needed to travel and we only get together once a week.
Right.
But obviously they are doing their trainings at the club levels and also the games that they were doing on Saturdays. But yes, it was. And we also, you know, we relied on the coaches of those districts as well to select their strongest, their
Yeah.
potential
Yeah,
players.
yeah.
And then we'd get together on the Sunday, do a 2-3 hour session and just work with the athletes.
So that was going to
trying,
be
yeah.
that was going to be my next question. Is do you in the pre-build up to the competition? Are you talking to the coaches and asking them how's the player doing? And
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And also when they come down to Cape Town, you know, we give them certain drills to do. If it's catchers, pitchers, infielders,
yeah,
tell them work on this. When you go back, work on this because I mean we only see each other once a week. So yeah, but
And
constant communication.
do you get the under 15s and the 18s? Do they train together or?
No, separately. We
Separately?
train separately.
Yeah, yeah.
Under 15, under 18. It's just at the tournament, one of the provinces pulled out.
Right.
So we mixed the under 18 and the under 15s
Okay.
together.
Oh, right.
So, which was quite fun. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, we were there to play baseball, and it's also for the under 15s also to up their game and see where they are.
Yeah.
And also for the under 18s. So, but it went well. But obviously the finals we did under 15 versus under 15 and under 18 versus under 18.
And Nelson, so
fun.
when we're talking about under 12s, I mean, when we talk about Nikki and her team and the guys who we had from Cape Town in studio last week, these guys are throwing balls very fast and hitting balls very far away, a lot of power, a lot of speed. Under 12, do you concentrate on those kind of things, or is your focus as a coach for under 12 boys a little bit different?
I think for under 12 is different in the sense because our strength and conditions as under 12s is different from the 15s and under 18s. So if you go to a gym with these under 12s, they're not allowed to use weights in this sense. So right. It's different. So yeah, as much as we want them to hit hard, as much as we want them to throw first, there's actually drills that we do for them to actually throw first in the sense the same as applies on hitting. But in terms of strength and conditioning, it's a different ball game in the sense that the 15s, they lift weights. In the sense, in the 18s, they're lifting weights. You know, so.
And what about the story of in baseball that you have to protect the arm? People keep telling me that you've got to protect the arms. I don't know what that means. Maybe if you're a boxer, you have to protect the arm. If you're a tennis player, you have to protect the arm. What does that mean in baseball, you've got to protect the arms?
So basically, when we're talking about protecting the arms, we're talking about the mechanics of how you're throwing a ball.
Yeah.
In the sense, that's one of the most important thing. Then the second as well, there's what you call pitch count in the sense.
Okay.
So we do have like 11-year-old, we cannot allow that a boy or girl to throw 200 balls in one game.
Yeah.
That's a lot in the sense. So we need to protect the arms because we know their arms are not developed enough to actually.
Why can a player not throw 200 balls, Nikki?
No, their arms. I mean, they're not.
Is it wear
training,
and tear on the joints?
And they're also not training at that
Yeah.
at that limit to throw that amount.
Okay.
And also with them being young, you know, they still got their career, their baseball career ahead of them.
So what
that's
comes
fine.
next for you guys now? Because you just walk away from the national championships. You walk away as the champions of South Africa in your categories, women in baseball, and of course the under 12s as well. But you've got other events coming up now as well. What do you guys start doing now? Do you start looking at specialized training and so on?
Well, we are looking at, you know, to getting ladies together just to do some off-season training, more focused training,
Yeah.
maybe doing some pitching or some catching and getting our SA players to, just to help, you know, with the guidance, especially when they're young, you know, they can be molded now and not go with bad habits into the senior level.
So do some of your athletes that did so well now at the nationals, do some of these athletes now get selected for national competitions to represent South Africa?
So we do have what you call HPC. It's a high performance center. So there are players that have been selected at the NPC. So we're going to have the HPC as soon as possible. But now, under 12s, under 15, under 18s boys, they are supposed to go to the Little League.
Oh, right. So, of course, you guys have got the Little League. That was the other qualification, right?
Yes.
Is that's a massive achievement for you as well, that you guys get to go to this international Little League competition, I believe, in Poland?
Yeah, it is in Poland. The 12 is in Poland.
Yeah.
So I think by starting next week, we're going to be preparing for the Little League because we need to sit down, draft the schedule on the training. We've got two boys from Cape Islands as well. So we just need to try and find the way that we can bring them down here. I know it's a self-funded tour to go to Poland. So we need as well to have, don't know, maybe do a car wash, whatever the case might be, in order for us to actually try
some
for fundraising. They said to get the money to go to Poland, you know. So, but just happy for these boys, man. You know, they played their heart out, and to qualify to go to Poland. So if you win in Poland, we're going to America. But if you move to America, it's a fully funded thing. So.
Yeah. Nikki, congratulations again on your performance with your women in baseball team. I think that you can be very proud of that.
Yeah, proud of them, yes.
Yeah,
and so that's good.
And Nelson, yeah, you're under 12s, both the A and the B sides. Congratulations on that performance. And Western Cape's very proud of you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right, folks, there we go. Western Cape baseball flying the flag for Western Cape. Women in baseball growing in the Western Cape. The under-12s are getting competitive and looking forward to see their progress. And folks, there, of course, you heard it, the Western Cape teams managed to do so well at the Nationals that they, in fact, qualified for the International Little League Championships that's going to be happening later in the year. And as Nelson said, it's a self-funded tournament. Remember, there's no funding from, let's say, the structures or the powers that be for these types of competitions. So please, if you think that you can sponsor baseball, reach out to the Confederation. We will get in touch with Western Cape Baseball and put the two of you together. But our teams are looking to go and compete, the Western Cape teams looking to go and compete internationally representing the province. So if you think that you want to get behind these fantastic individuals to help grow the sport, please reach out to the Western Cape Provincial Sport Confederation. Right, folks, that's a wrap from us this evening. We'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. Have a fantastic sporting weekend. Bye-bye.